Time to get things back to the podium. Here is the commissioner, Kathy Engelberg.
With the first pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Indiana Fever select Caitlin Clark, University of Iowa.
Well, Caitlin Clark hugging her family, her brothers, Blake and Colin, her father, Brent, her mother, Ann, and heading to the podium. She is officially a member of the Indiana Fever after as decorated a collegiate career as we have ever seen. Caitlin Clark, now a professional.
And I'm going to start by saying, just because it was a fact that we all knew this was coming, it doesn't make it any less special. Special is the way you describe Caitlin Clark. First player in Division I history, men's or women's, with 3,000 points and 1,000 assists. She makes the right reads. She finds her teammates. She plays with an attack mentality. And like I said earlier, you're in constant conflict with yourself defending Caitlin Clark. Welcome to the WNBA.
We talked about her range. She made 283 shots from 25 feet or more throughout the course of her career, more than double any other player in that time frame. And some of the questions are, well, is she going to still be allowed to play like that when she gets to the pros? Lynn Dunn said, why would you change that? This is an Indiana Fever team that is going to embrace everything about the way Caitlin Clark plays.
Caitlin Clark, the first pick of the 2024 WNBA draft, and now State Farm is taking us to Holly Rowe, who is with Caitlin Clark.
Well, Caitlin, you write this goal down when you're a little girl, but it's a different reality when you hear your name called. What's kind of coursing through you right now?
I got a little anxious there before the pick, but I think more than anything, just grateful and lucky to have my family here, my friends over there, coaches up here. So I think just enjoying the moment. Like you said, like I've dreamed of this moment since I was in second grade, and it's taken a lot of hard work, a lot of ups and downs, but more than anything, just trying to soak it in.
I think one of the things we lose sometimes when we talk about you is this has taken a lot of really hard work to be standing here. What is the work you've put in that you are proud of to be in this moment?
I think the biggest thing is, like, I always just believed in myself. I went to Iowa with the goal of taking us to the Final Four. We did it twice. We went to 2 national championships, 4 Big Ten championships. Yeah, there's my teammates. They're pretty awesome. And I think just a belief in myself, and my parents always instilled confidence in me from a young age when I was a young girl. And I think that's something a lot of young girls can learn to have. And I think people supporting them certainly helps. So, yeah, I think the biggest thing is the confidence. But I told my mom before this is like, you know, I earned it, and that's why I'm so proud of it.
You did earn this moment. The Indiana Fever, I know people are going crazy in Indiana for you right now. This is a once proud franchise that have got to get back to winning ways. What will you bring immediately that will translate to this league that will help them win?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is, like, they have such a good roster, and that's what I'm excited about. Like you said, like, they're a winning franchise. You know, I'm excited to get there. I'm excited to get to Indianapolis. I know there's a lot of people, Aaliyah right here. I know there's a lot of people at Gainbridge tonight supporting us in the picks that we're going to make. So, you know, I know they'll be supporting all summer long. You got to buy your tickets now. I know it'll be a hot ticket, but I think the biggest thing is just do me, have fun, smile. I've loved playing basketball since I was a young girl, and that's not going to change.
Okay, last question. You love writing down the goals. We know that from your goal sheet. What will be a number 1 goal this season?
Man, I think the biggest thing is just be myself and have fun. And if I do that, I think the rest is going to take care of itself.
Okay, I thought you were going to say win, but we'll take that.
So let me talk about a WNBA 2024 draft that happened, I think, a couple days ago. You know, people are talking about it. They're talking about the salary, how much those women are making. So Caitlin Clark was picked number 1 draft. She'll be making in 2024, right? I have it here, $76,535. 2025, she'll be making $78,066. 2026, she'll be making $85,873. In 2027, she'll be making, it's a 4-year option. That's optional if she wants to extend it to 4 years. She'll be making that year in 2027, $97,582. So people are comparing this to the NBA with the male. So the male NBA, the first draft pick draft, whatever it's called, they usually get millions. They are over millions, like 2 mil, maybe 10 mil, if I'm not mistaken, right? So let's do the math real quick here. Let's just be fair. I see this in both ways. The first one, this salary is not too much. It's not a lot. It's nothing. There are people working IT making $100,000 a year, and this $76,000 a year, I believe they haven't now taken taxes yet. If you take taxes, that might be 25%. You know, those athletes, they also have to pay their own health insurance. They do have management, right? They do have bills to pay, and they work super hard to be a player, any sport, to play any sports. You have to be working out. You have to be going places. You have to be in turn with the team, practicing. It takes a lot on your body. So just right off the bat, to be honest with you, $76,000, it's not a lot of money. But I'm not just going to say it's not a lot of money. I also have to see how much do the team make every year. They do have maybe 10, 20 players in their staffs. How much do they generate every year for them to decide, okay, I'm going to pay them $76,000 for the first year? You know what I'm saying? Also, you got to think about this. This $76,000 is not included sponsorships, right? You might get sponsorship, you might get endorsement. It comes with a lot of things. Besides even that, because some people might be like, yo, bro, I'm making so much money. Yeah, you are making so much money. I agree. You probably make $100,000, but if I have to pick making, let's say even $150,000 a year, just working 9 to 5, or being in the WNBA, I mean, for me, it would be NBA. Guys, I'm bad at basketball. I don't even know how to play like that, but it's just an example, right? So if I have to be in the NBA, they'll pay me $76,000 a year. Then me working a 9 to 5 making $150,000. I'll pick the $76,000 a year NBA. Guess what? You make more money, sponsorship, like I say, endorsement. Also, you have a status now. You are having status. It helps you somehow. Certain places that you go, you might not be in line. You know, certain people see you differently. You have connection. You know people, right? Those people can make you also money. You can be in movies. You can make more money from there. Also, besides that, your reputation is different now. Your status is different now. So it comes with a lot of perks. That's what I see it. So if anything, I would not mind to play for $76,000. But let's just be fair, though. Let's be fair. And the NBA, the male NBA, they make way more. I know they sell tickets. Women, here's a funny thing. Most women, if you are a woman, one of the millions of women watching this podcast right now, if you are a woman, can you name at least 5 WNBA players that you know on top of your head? Don't Google it. Just name it. Put it in the comment section. Women don't even follow basketball and WNBA. They don't. Most women don't. They usually follow the NBA because they trying to get them niggas sometimes. Especially those IG models. They probably know the whole team. They probably smash off of the team because they're interested in niggas. I personally don't watch the WNBA. I don't watch it. And most women don't watch it. Most people don't watch it like that, to be honest with you. So I kind of see maybe why I kind of see why they don't make that much, because they probably don't generate that much. I don't have the stats here, but I'm just thinking I will have to see the stats, like I said at the beginning. I believe they don't generate that much, and the WNBA does not have the same impact and then the NBA. The NBA, when the playoffs are playing, we have the playoffs. The playoffs are like everybody watching the playoffs. It's a big deal. Networks get money from people paying to watch it. People barely pay to watch the WNBA. Barely pay. So all these things have to come in consideration. You have to put that in consideration because the NBA generates money from different sources and they make millions. And it's more like international. People overseas, they watch LeBron James. They look what they're doing. They watch Steph Curry. But when it's come to the WNBA, it's not really the same. Like I said, I see that in both ways, right? But at the same time, if I'm being realistic, if I'm just being realistic, 76,000 is not a lot of money. It's not. They should get paid more. I would be okay if they were getting at least $1 million. It's a lot of work. I know the team, they're making money. They're making money. They're making good money. I don't have the number, but I would love to see the number. But just based on like critical thinking, I don't think 76,000 is a lot of money. Those teams, they're there for business. So they're not making, I don't think they're making even $5 million a year. They make more than that. For them to pay them 76,000 a year, it has to be a reason. Because she already sold arenas. She already sold like tickets. She already sold like jerseys. So she's definitely going to make the team some money. So that's something like, all right, so this is not fair. I was shocked when I saw it. I was like, what? Is that how much they're making? Angel Reese also making, she's not making that much. They're all making around the same amount, 76, 70. I'm like, wow. But like I say, you got to think about the perks, what comes with you being in the WNBA. You quote unquote a celebrity.